Today we're cutting through the noise, no fear-mongering here, no division here, just the hard truth about what these attacks mean, how they connect, and probably most importantly, how situational awareness can turn ordinary people into the literal first line of defense. Because if we don't learn from all these signals that we're seeing, we'll be forced to live through the consequences. And before we get too deep into all of it, I usually forget, so I want to just say this right up front. I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who watch these videos, who like these videos, who subscribe to the channel, and probably most importantly, take the time to comment on all of them. So thank you very much for that. But yeah, it's that time of year again. The lights go up, the crowds come out, and everything feels festive as it's supposed to. I witnessed this year after year when I was with the FDNY up in New York because my engine was a hashtag engine. So we were there for all of the fireworks events, the Rockefeller tree lighting, the New Year's Eve ball drop. And I see it every single day as law enforcement. And it has made me that much more situationally aware. But here's the thing that not many people are talking about. This season, unfortunately, isn't just about joy. Criminals and terrorists, for that matter, they're always on the lookout for opportunity and vulnerability. And vulnerability in itself is a target. We all know the holidays are supposed to be all about joy, about community, about light. But time and time again, we've seen how quickly celebration can turn into chaos. If you remember, it wasn't that long ago in Portland where they were having a parade going on. A man drove straight through the parade route that was packed with families.
Oh my God!
I'm with the fucking train.
Huh?
I'm stuck on the fucking freeways all over the place.
They got it all blocked off. The Lloyd Center exit, the Convention Center exit, every motherfucking exit. You motherfucker! You!
And then, again, around the holidays in Wichita, we had the SUV turn that holiday celebration into a literal crime scene. And just weeks ago, we had the Michigan Halloween terror plot that was stopped only because the FBI was already watching. And let's not forget, overseas, ISIS celebrated Mandami's win in New York City as a so-called win for Islam, and they're promising more to come, whatever that could mean. Now add to that list, you have Concord, North Carolina, their tree lighting, where gunfire ripped through the crowd of parents and children, leaving 4 people wounded. And then not too far away here in Virginia, where we just had 2 men, albeit morons, discussing their plans in a restaurant, but nonetheless, they were equipped and were going to Vegas to conduct a shooting attack. And here's the whole thing. You know, you look at all this, these aren't isolated incidences. They are signals that the line between celebration and catastrophe is razor thin. Signals that awareness preparedness and unity are no longer optional. They are the needed keys for survival. So picture yourself and be real, be honest. Is this you? Especially this time of year right now. You're juggling gifts, travel plans, family drama, 1,000 notifications on your phone. You're checking flight times while texting your sister about dinner. You're scanning for deals while your kids are tugging at the sides of your coat. You're in 5 places at once. And that's exactly when things are going to go sideways. Maybe you missed the guy who's been pacing near the ATM for 10 minutes, or maybe you missed the exit that just got blocked by the delivery truck, or you missed the literal shift in the energy of a crowd and the tension before the surge. Have you ever felt that, like when you were out at a bar or a club or something, and you can just feel the air completely change? Or maybe you missed the fake QR code on the parking meter. Yeah, that is a actual thing. You scan that with your phone, thinking you're paying for parking, click the link, and you just made your phone and all of the data on it wide open. So think of all that, and then here's the kicker. You not only missed that, but maybe you missed your own gut reaction, that flicker of discomfort, that moment of something's just off, or even the literal gunshots being fired, like was the case in New York, in Midtown a few months ago, because you were just too distracted to hear it.
Breaking news, we haven't been experiencing anything like this in quite some time. So now, you were here when all of this went down. You're just on your way.
I was going home. I was going to Grand Central to catch my train and go home. I had my headphones on, and I tell you, I won't wear my headphones again because I saw a rush of people coming past me.
So situational awareness isn't just about noticing others. It's about noticing yourself, your instincts, your blind spots, and your bandwidth. Because when your mental tabs are maxed out, your threat detection drops to 0. And in that gap, those literal seconds of distraction, that's where the damage happens. And you may ask yourself, well, why is that? It's because your reaction time slows. Your brain isn't scanning. It's kind of stuck, just buffering. You're not responding. You're trying to play catch up to everything that's going on around you. And this is where and why I always preach the difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is instinctive. It's raw. It's often delayed. Responding is intentional. It's informed. It's fast because it's practice. But when you're overloaded, when your cognitive bandwidth is jammed with logistics and emotions and just the noise that's going on, you lose that ability to respond. You're not ahead of the threat. You're behind it. You're no longer scanning the exits because you're scanning your inbox, looking at your phone. You're not clocking the guy who's been circling your car because you're clocking screen time, looking at freaking TikToks for mindless entertainment. And here's the brutal truth. Threats don't wait for you to catch up. They exploit that lag time that you've created, and they thrive in the delay between stimulus and response. So, okay, we ask ourselves, so what's the fix? Number 1, having good and practiced situational awareness, not just noticing, but noticing early, not just reacting, but responding with clarity. It's the difference between, I didn't see it coming, and oh yeah, I saw that before it even started. So getting that situational awareness edge comes with some tools to help sharpen it. So on that note, let's talk SIGNET. If you're not familiar, SIGNET is just like the military abbreviation for signal intelligence. And it's not just for warfighters. It's for anyone who wants to stay ahead of the curve. If you find yourself in an area with closed streets, rerouted traffic, or a sudden lockdown, monitoring local law enforcement channels, whether through scanner apps or encrypted feeds or amateur radio, that can give you real-time insight where evac routes are flowing, where bottlenecks are forming, and what threats are evolving. And this is happening all the time now, especially with all these ICE protests just popping up, wherever and however they do. So now let's talk gear for a second. So the Open Run Pro 2 by Shocks. This isn't just a headphone. This is a tactical asset. It uses bone conduction technology. It transmits sounds through your cheekbones, and that keeps your ears open to the ambient noise. And that means you can hear your playlist and the guy that's yelling fire or get down or whatever threat, from behind you. You can take a call. At the same time, you can hear the crowd shift. You can move through chaos without being cut off from it. And this is very similar to the comms gear that I run on my plate carrier for work. So I'll be doing a full breakdown on that here in the future at some point. But this was just a really cool pair of things that I've integrated. You saw me when I did the Wilderness Comms video running with it. It's awesome because it's got a 12-hour battery life, an IP55 sweat resistance, and it's built for endurance. And, again, you've seen me working out with it. I've worn it during the wildfires. I wear this thing all the time. And they actually make one that you can swim with, which I'm going to be looking into. And on top of all that, the AI-assisted noise reduction on the mic means that your voice, for using it for calls, it will cut through the wind, through any traffic that's going on, through background chatter, and that could possibly be when it matters most. And look, it's not like I even sell these or have an affiliate code or anything like that. It's just a good piece of gear that I've had really good experiences with, and I wanted to share it with all of you in case you were kind of looking for an edge or for something like this. I mean, let's be honest, freaking Shocks doesn't even know this video exists. So, yeah, I've said it a bunch lately. In addition to comms and more importantly than gear, this channel is about mindset, and situational awareness isn't just a mindset, it's a muscle. And like any muscle, it only gets stronger if you train it. So yeah, with that, one of the things I always forget to mention, guys, the rant hats. If you're into the rant hats, we have these in a ton of colors, mainly the cool, some sort of earth tone, subdued type pattern, M81. This is the tan. You got gray, multicam, all the colors you want. If you're interested in a hat, also the shirts, they come in green or black. So on the front, you're going to see the Ranch Strategies logo. On the sleeve, you got the American flag. Then on the back, you got the SWAT K9 logo with SO Camaraderie underneath it, which, if you're not familiar, means to be rather than the seam. Kind of what we like to live by, basically just meaning don't be a poser. If you say you're into preparedness, situational awareness, you do this as a profession, that's fine. Make sure your training actually be what you're supposed to be representing. So that's the green one. We also have it in black. Again, rant on the front, flag logo on the back. This is our CERT medic design. Basically, you got your SWAT Eagle there with the Star of Life, Special Emergency Response Team medic. You can also get this one in green, just like the other one, whichever design you want on the back. In addition to that, you can also get either of those. Again, there's the SWAT K9 one, but you can get the dual logo of Medicine in Bad Places with the Ranch Strategies logo on the front. So we have all these. If you're interested in this, shoot me an email, taylor@ranchstrategies.com. Those, the purchases of those would help the channel immensely, that's for sure. And hey, you get a cool shirt or a cool hat out of it. So make sure I wanted to remind myself to get those out so I can help get the word out to push those there. Oh, and speaking of Medicine in Bad Places, we're going to be linking the Medicine in Bad Places store to this channel. So any med gear that you need, you should definitely, know better than trying to buy that stuff off of Amazon, because who knows what you're getting, whether or not it's the real thing, because there's a ton of counterfeits, believe it or not, when it comes to med gear. So yeah, look forward to that. Any med gear, go to medicinebadplaces.com, go to their store. Like I said, I'll be linking that store to this channel. So what's left to say? This season, I would say, give yourself, if nothing else, the gift of clarity, because distraction is the enemy and awareness is the antidote. And with that, I hope you got a bunch of stuff from this. Please leave any comments about this topic in the comments section. We can get some good discussion going back. We'll see you on the next one. And with that, be safe.